What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a look at just an amazing pair of Kobe's. This is the Kobe 8 EYBL. Guys, before we get into them, I want to remind you that this video and all the other content on my channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only. If you're new, go ahead and like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. It is super helpful. Really helps the channel go further, faster, and get you more reviews out. You can also be sure to follow me on Instagram and then TikTok at kvegaskickz. Guys, I really appreciate all the support. So we are going to jump right into these Kobe's. So this is one I'm super excited about. This is the GX batch of the Kobe 8 EYBL, the 2.0 version. Tried to get the 1.0 and they sold out like in no time and was not able to get a pair, which, you know, we'll address this later. I'm actually glad that I was able to get the 2.0 because they did make some improvements and some adjustments. Let me go ahead and show you guys where I picked these up from. You can see her Instagram account and WhatsApp right there, and of course mention Kvegas. She'll be sure to get you taken care of. I'll have that in the description as well. And let's dive right into these Kobe. So you do have that semi-translucent outsole looking really good. Of course, the herringbone feels really nice. You had good traction on these. I have already done the on-foot shots. These felt great on court. The traction was very sticky. I didn't have any issues. They do squeak for those of you that want to know that. Although that does not have anything to do with good or bad traction. That's simply an audible thing. I've had plenty of shoes. I think it was some S2s maybe that did not squeak. No issue with traction, but that's just what it is for people that want to know that. You do have your Shizuku down there in white, real carbon fiber, no issues there. That outsole wraps up onto your midsole cage, looking perfect. You can see your Shizuku right there. And then going around to our medial side, pair looks pretty clean. As far as glue residue, there are some white lines here and there. Nothing too bad overall. It's a pretty clean glue job, which I was definitely concerned about with the GX. We'll address that. All in all, looks good. Now, fit and comfort of these shoes. I've got about 6 or 7 GX Kobe 6s, and they have fit me, if I get my natural size, which is a men's 13, they fit me just slightly snug. I'd like to go up a half size, but I can't. It jumps from 13 to 14. So I was a little concerned about that with these. I've only gotten one other GX Kobe 8, and it wasn't actually for myself. So I didn't really know how I wanted to fit. So I went ahead and went up a size, and turns out the GX Kobe 8 I think does fit true to size, because these actually do feel more like a men's 13. So wish I'd have gotten a 13, but it is what it is. I'd much rather have them slightly big than too snug. So I would say go with whatever you normally wear in a Kobe 8 and you should be good. If you're a wide footer, you might want to go up a half a size. Now, as far as the cushion, these do come with the correct React drop-in midsole. Very comfortable right out of the box. I was impressed with that. Didn't seem to feel as stiff as some of the other, maybe like an S2 batch. So I was impressed with that. So they felt good on foot right out of the box. The upper of the shoe is all done in that nice hyper violet. It is that engineered mesh. You do have that little protective layer going around your mud guard that wraps all the way around to the heel counter. You can see that. Mesh is very soft though, not too stiff. It does have the KB24 stitched in right there. I think that's showing up for you on camera. Looks good. You got your nice laces, the thinner Kobe laces with the speckles, and then it is the OG style Kobe 8 tongue, so not the padded leather tongue that we've gotten on some of the Protros. This is more like the OG with kind of a light pink Shizuku. It is not white. I mean, you can see that is white and this is not, so it's more like a light pink. Maybe like a super light purple, I don't know, but at any rate, that you get the idea. The back of this one says welcome to the fam, welcome to the EYBL fam, and the year there, 2024. I think I'm trying to get that to focus for you. And then of course you can see hyper violet on your sock liner. Very good shape here, nice and sleek. And then you can see that white drop in midsole. I did remove that from the other shoe, so we'll take a look at that momentarily. You do have the TPU on your eye stays, and then the double knit swoosh on your medial side, or excuse me, the lateral side, so it does protrude away from the mesh. Like I said, the mesh overall over the entire shoe feels good. You do have that heel counter, is kind of a translucent look with the white Kobe signature, and then you can see the white stripes underneath that. And then of course the back of the shoe, you have your Shizuku in a little bit darker purple on top of a lighter purple. It is synthetic leather, which is to be expected on a Kobe. Same thing here on this medial side, more synthetic leather here at the top. Almost feels like a synthetic nubuck. And then you have a single stitch swoosh in white, so it is more flush with the actual leather. You can see the EYBL fam reunion. I hope that is showing up for you on camera. stitched in, about the same color as this TPU right here. Or excuse me, not stitched in, is printed on, my bad. I said the wrong thing there. Hopefully that's showing up for you on camera. All right, looking good. Let's bring in the left one. Man, these things are beautiful. So glad to get my hands on them. And again, the 2.0 batch. So they did make some aesthetic changes, but the biggest thing was with the 1.0, there was a lot of sole separation. A lot of people complaining about that. So I think they adjusted the type of glue they were going to use for this 2.0. So fingers crossed that we're going to have better luck with this one. These just came out, so I have not as of yet seen anybody with a performance review or talking about any kind of separation issues. If I have those, I will certainly try to do an update and let you know, but they supposedly addressed that. I just know this particular colorway in the 1.0 was really known for it. So again, hopefully this 2.0 we won't have that issue. Back of the shoes looks perfect. They did a really good job with the overall shape, the height. No complaints at all from me on that. Let me give you another shot of that heel counter with the Kobe signature. Okay, and there is your Shizuku. Just give you a good shot. Whoops, sorry if I don't drop it. Give you a good shot of everything. Outsole, a little sloppy right there on the Shizuku, but that's the bottom of the shoe. I'm not concerned about that. Materials, again, everything feels on point. And this one, of course, has the gold EYBL logo stamped on. It does protrude away from the tongue. It's not like pressed in or anything. It's like a almost like a rubbery feel to it, pressed on or stamped onto the tongue. And there is, again, your KB24. I'm going to get this light on and we'll take a look at the Strobel, which is just your white Strobel, you know, nothing down there because there is no tech. And then there is the tag on the left shoe. And let's see if we can get a shot of your size tag, which I don't know if this should have had a promo tag in it. Not that that matters, but you know, I'm just curious about that. Inside the shoe, as per usual with a Kobe, just came with some tissue paper, but then you do get the correct drop-in React midsole. And like I said, these are very comfortable right out of the box. I think they're a little bit softer, more responsive than the S2, at least until the S2 breaks in anyway. So that's all good. And these shoes, man, are they not beautiful? Let's set them aside and we'll take a look at our box. On this one, guys, you do get the updated Protro box, so it does have the scale pattern on it with the signature and the Shizuku and gloss on the top of the lid. A swoosh here, a little bit of branding on the bottom, another swoosh, and your box labels: Kobe 8 Protro EYBL Promo, Hyper Violet and White. Again, these are men's 14. Inside you just have your regular white tissue paper, nothing else inside the box. She did do a really good job protecting the box, which I always appreciate that, so I'll try to show it to you if they do that. And the shoes looking absolutely phenomenal. Just a beautiful pair. So glad to finally get my hands on them. Missed out the first run, but again, that may have been a good thing because hopefully I'll miss out from any of the sole separation issues. So anyway, guys, that's my unboxing review of this Kobe 8 EYBL the GX 2.0 batch. I hope that you enjoyed it and that it was helpful for you. Let me know what you think about this pair in the comments, guys. Be sure to follow me on all my other socials and be on the lookout. We got a lot more reviews coming your way.